So here's our newest project. Trying to walk through this muddy slope here and not get or slide down on my butt. We got to come in here, stump about 1.5 acres, build a road through here. The loggers already come in here and cut the timber and burn all the tops, but now it's all left is the stumps. So we got to come in here and build a road through this wet area. Got the 160 coming. I gotta take a few of them trees down and come on down here. Oh, it's a little wet this morning. We got 3 inches of rain last night. It's a little squishy. I got the 220 down here. Brought it on Friday. We got to raise this road up, notch it into the hillside here to make it a little more practical. Let me show you what we got down here. It's a pretty lot way back in the woods, and it backs up to a lake. That logger had to, I think he said he got 23 tractor trailer loads of logs out of here. He had to haul them out one by one with a skid steer. He cut all this down and cleared all this with a skid steer. He was busy. But I got the 220 down here. As you can tell, it is some hellacious stumps down here. What's my camera popping like that? I think it's been dropped one too many times. It might be time for a new one. So, as you can tell, there's a hellacious amount of stumps to dig up. We got to haul all of them off too, since there's nothing to really burn with now, since he's burned all the tops. And there's gonna be a house right here and driveways right here. And then up over here is another area where his shop's gonna go. So as you can tell, it's it's pretty clean for what a logger leaves. And we got to get up here and stump all that up there too. Let me go fire the old 220 up and get to her. Well, here we are just after lunch. Got the road cleared back here, scraped off a little bit. We're working our way on around, getting this area stump kind of working together on these bigger stumps. A little easier on machines when you got two to pull on the same stump. We're gonna work on around here and get these bigger ones popped up. Well, you can't say my ass ain't been busy. A little over 1.5 days. Got 1.5 acre stump. All I got to do now is pile it up. Let's climb up here where we can get a little better aerial view. I can get climbed up here. The logger had burned all the tops and everything. Old wet, fresh dug stumps don't burn too good, so we're just gonna haul them off. It'll be a pretty little house lot in the woods. There's a lake right through the woods you can't see because of the buffer. That was the last stump right there. That was a whopper. That was about a 36-inch diameter pine. A lot of stumps, a lot of loads of stuff got to be hauled out of here. And I got to level this hill out because there's a big shop gonna go right here. And the house goes down here and it'll have a walkout basement. So we'll notch that in and probably have to bring in a lot of dirt to backfill it, because it's not that big of a hill. Anywho, I'm gonna let that finish smoldering out. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these stumps and just toss them down here into more of a pile. right now and just kind of get this cleaned up a little bit, and hopefully be able to load some of these out tomorrow. Once the road gets built down here, I'll get a video of that on the way out today. So we started hauling dirt in to build our road back here. As you can tell where these stump poles were, it's still a little soft till it gets packed in there. It'll just take a little bit of time, but it'll stiffen up. We may put a little stone in it there, just kind of bridge it up. You got a swale cut over here. Got it where it drains over there. And got some, they're bringing clay in because obviously we don't have any extra. And then it's going to curve and go through here, and I put in a 36-inch culvert yesterday. So you got 4 loads here to push off real quick, and put that across the pipe, and they're bringing 2 more this morning. Hopefully that'll get me on across the pipe. We can start hauling some stumps out, maybe. We'll see. So here we are going into Friday. I didn't take any video of the other last couple days of progress, but here's the house lot. As you remember from the previous videos, this is where all the stumps were. Let me get up here. Got the road built in here. I'll get one when we leave today. It goes all the way up and around. Yeah, got all this stumped, graded out, and then we stripped all the topsoil. There was about 1.5 feet of topsoil. Got it stockpiled over there in the berm. They got the house staked out. People are gonna do their basement. They do a turnkey, so they dig it and do the walls, and then we'll come back and backfill. So it's gonna have a full basement, walk out. So all that dirt will be used to backfill around the house once that's built. To get the walls up, and then I'm up here. If you also remember from all the stumps, this was cover 2. Got all this stumped and hauled out, and now I am stripping the topsoil for the shop area. I think it's a 40 by 80 with the shelters on each side, and it's about a 2 to 3 foot of topsoil here. So I'm cutting all this out, and we're hauling it up to build a berm up there, and then I'm going to stockpile it with the rest of that topsoil. Obviously you can't build a building on this crap, all the organic stuff, it'll rot, and then the building will settle, concrete will crack. So all this has to be cut out, and good dirt's going to have to be brought back in. So a lot of material, and here comes the truck to get another load. So here we are at the job here first thing Monday morning. We should have got done Friday, but had a little bit more work to do. I'm going to bring in about 40 more loads of dirt for a building pad. Build a little berm right here. You can tell the roadway's holding up. Mind my cracks. I got 2 cracks in a week and a half. But building a berm so you can plant some trees so we don't have to look at all the neighbors' junk. But the road is held up really good. We just got to dress the edges up on the downhill side. But we got a nice road coming back here, construction entrance. When it's all said and done, we'll grade it out, make it better at the very end. I got to push off 1 load. But we got all the topsoil stripped and hauled it up there for that berm, and then hauled more up here. More load of crushed concrete. And then, like I said, I got all this stripped for the building that he's gonna put up here. We got to make the pad today. I got to notch that corner down up there some more, because this corner's got to come up like, oh God, 4 feet. So we're thinking 35, 40 truckloads of dirt. So let me get to it and get all the laser and everything set up before they get here. Got 4 trucks running today, bringing dirt in. Wham! And load number 4. There's 8 altogether. I get them to dump it across it and take the dozer and push that lift across, pack it in. Easy. That dirt's sticking in there, ain't it? That was a lot of weight up front there to start with. It's not the prettiest in the world, but the pad's graded out. I think it took 24 truckloads. Got that put in. It's just starting to rain, so I'm going to go ahead and get this rolled in. The right in here is about 3.5 to 4 foot of fill, so I got it blended in pretty good. You can tell I ended up cutting it down about 5.5 feet on this higher end up here, and got a little swale cut around. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the roller here real quick and roll this pad in. It's a pretty good sized pad. That way it, because anybody that lives in the south, they know what red clay, what happens to it when it gets wet. So let me get her rolled in here real quick, and I'll show you the rest of the road over there. So he's been working on the slopes of the road, hauling topsoil down with the skid steer. Check it out. We're top dressing it now to fix any of the ruts or anything we made. He's got it looking pretty good. That tree might not make it, but gotta have an edge on the road. That's a long ways down. Oh, a little bumpy right here. You just got to finish bringing dirt down to the pipe right here. You got all this dressed up and the berm up here. And here we are at the end of working day number 6. Could have done it in 5 days, but we had a little truck issue where we didn't have enough trucks hauling, and therefore there was about a day wasted last week. Could have been a 5-day job, but it turned into a 6. So all the driveway coming in, got the pad built this morning, wraparound driveway. And it's starting to rain now, so I'm gonna hurry it up. We just put all the stone down, got that rolled in, and the driveway around. This will be the house lot. This is stakes right here is where the garage is going to be. It's going to be a full walkout basement, so that'll be dug down, and the driveway will tie in right here where it's sloped. And we'll use all the topsoil we scraped up. But yeah, it's turned out nice. All this is actually crushed concrete. And it packs really good. I don't know how many truckloads we've brought in. I think it was 11 today and probably, oh gosh, 15 the other day. Somewhere of that nature. But yeah. Got all this topsoil blended into the edge. I better hurry it up. I hear the rain coming. Got a nice little driveway through the woods pretty much. Curves around, and you got the slope all dressed in and blended in. It'll be a nice Nice home site. That way he can come down the driveway right here, and then got a little road that comes off here to the right, wraps around, goes into the shop that'll be back there, and you can circle around or come through there and come out right here, either or. So there it is. Looks a lot better than all the stumps that were out here, and it's dried out a lot too. Alright, little teaser, but next job the 290 will be on it. I know everybody's excited for that.